Chosen one. This is not coincidence, this is divine timing. You were led here by heaven's hand, drawn into this very moment because something sacred is unfolding in your life. The Spirit of the living God has issued a command over you. Prepare, because what's coming will require a new vessel, a rewired body, a renewed mind, and a revived spirit. You are standing at the edge of a supernatural transfer, not just of wealth, but of strength, endurance, and divine vitality. Anointed one, every cell within you is awakening to its heavenly blueprint. The fatigue, the tension, the strange restlessness you felt, it wasn't decline, it was calibration. Heaven has been reprogramming you from the inside out to carry the next wave of glory. As it is written in Isaiah 40:31, "They that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings like eagles." That renewal is happening now. Chosen one, this is your Kairos hour. The old patterns are dissolving. Your spirit is aligning with divine power. And the same God who breathed life into creation is breathing strength into you again. You are not watching a message. You are standing inside a miracle. Chosen one, you are not here by accident. Heaven scheduled this moment. What you feel stirring within, the restlessness, the pressure, the flashes of peace, is not confusion, it's confirmation. God is rewiring you for what's ahead. This is not self-help. This is supernatural preparation. Every part of your being, spirit, soul, and body, is being recalibrated to operate on a higher frequency, one that can hold the weight of what's coming next. You've been asking for breakthrough, but heaven is giving you something greater. Transformation. You're not just being blessed, you're being built to carry blessing. This is why things have felt intense lately. You may be tired, emotional, or out of rhythm. The old patterns no longer fit. That's because the system that once helped you survive is being replaced with one designed to help you reign. Heaven is not fixing you. Heaven is upgrading you. Anointed one. This transformation is not about vanity, it's about assignment. The Lord is preparing vessels who can carry wealth, wisdom, and influence without being crushed by them. Every delay, every discomfort, every unexpected silence has been a divine surgery. God is rewiring your nervous system to respond to faith instead of fear, to peace instead of panic. I've walked through it too. Those long nights when I couldn't explain what was happening inside, only to realize later that heaven was installing endurance where exhaustion used to live. Chosen one, pay attention. Your body has been feeling this shift before your mind can name it. You may wake earlier, crave solitude, or lose interest in certain environments. You may even feel like something is leaving you. That's not loss. It's clearing. God is removing every vibration, every habit, every attachment that can't survive your next level. This is what divine refinement feels like. It's not chaos, it's calibration. You are not breaking down, you are breaking open. Every cell in your being is remembering who you were before fear, before trauma, before limitation. The Holy Spirit is restoring you to your original design, the one heaven wrote before time began. It doesn't always feel peaceful because growth rarely does. Sometimes the healing looks like shaking. Sometimes the renewal feels like release. But even in the discomfort, something holy is happening. Anointed one, the rewiring is not punishment, it's promotion. God is stretching you to make room for what He's about to pour in. You prayed for overflow, now your vessel is being expanded. Old capacities cannot hold new anointing. The Lord is increasing your bandwidth emotionally, spiritually, and even physically. The pressure you feel is proof that heaven trusts you with more. Chosen one, breathe through the process. Don't rush it, don't resist it. The same spirit that raised Christ from the dead is flowing through you, rewriting your story from the inside out. Your heartbeat is syncing with divine timing. Your body is learning to carry peace instead of anxiety, faith instead of fatigue. Heaven is teaching you how to walk in supernatural rhythm, where restoration isn't earned, it's received. You are not aging, you are activating. You are not declining, you are being redesigned. The weariness that once felt permanent is melting. The heaviness that once sat on your shoulders is lifting. God is teaching your body how to move again, how to breathe again, how to dream again. This is not the end of you, it's the unveiling of you. Chosen one, you are becoming a living prophecy, evidence that God can restore what time tried to take. Every breath you take now carries destiny. Every step you take now carries divine power. Heaven has declared it. You are ready, equipped, and being rewired for glory. This isn't coincidence. It's your confirmation. The supernatural transfer has already begun, and your body knows it before your mind can comprehend it. Chosen one, the shifts you've been feeling are not random. They are the signals of divine renovation. You've been sensing it in subtle ways, your body reacting differently to rest, your spirit more sensitive to energy, your emotions no longer tolerating what once felt normal. That's not imbalance, it's awakening. Heaven is upgrading your internal system so you can carry the new flow of favor, influence, and financial provision that's already moving toward you. Anointed one, when God begins to rewire his chosen, he often starts by unsettling what's comfortable. You might notice your usual habits no longer satisfy you, certain conversations drain you, or environments you once tolerated suddenly feel heavy. That's heaven's way of pulling you out of frequencies that can't support your new capacity. You're not losing people, you're losing permission to stay small. I remember when this process began for me. Every time I prayed for breakthrough, I'd feel something shift inside, not outside. My appetite for old patterns disappeared. I started craving peace instead of excitement, clarity instead of validation. At first, I thought I was becoming detached. But the Spirit revealed I wasn't losing passion. I was gaining purpose. I was being rewired to operate from stillness, not struggle. That same holy adjustment is happening in you now. Chosen one. What's coming requires alignment, not anxiety. Heaven cannot pour abundance into a vessel filled with worry. That's why you've been feeling God silence certain fears before he sends the finances. The divine wealth transfer isn't just about money, it's about readiness. The same way a house must have reinforced foundations before it can hold new weight, your soul must be fortified to sustain increase. That's what this rewiring is accomplishing. Anointed one, you are stepping into a rhythm of supernatural endurance. You'll soon realize that the exhaustion you've carried wasn't weakness, it was resistance. Your body was pushing against divine expansion. But once you surrender, you'll feel energy flow again, not the rush of adrenaline, but the strength of peace. It's the same energy that carried Moses up the mountain, that sustained Elijah through the wilderness, that raised Jesus from the tomb. That current now flows through you. Don't misinterpret divine discomfort. What feels like tension is transformation. Your nervous system is learning a new language, the language of faith. Where you once braced for loss, you will now prepare for gain. Where you once expected rejection, you will now anticipate favor. Heaven is coding confidence into your spiritual DNA. Even your breath carries prophecy now. Every inhale is renewal. Every exhale is release. Chosen one, This phase is sacred. Your sleep may change, your thoughts may accelerate, and your emotions may oscillate between peace and intensity. But this is the rhythm of rebirth. When the Spirit moves through you, it reorders every system, every cell, every pattern. Heaven isn't trying to make you look new. It's making you function new. What's happening inside you is more powerful than any visible transformation, because it's preparing you for divine utility. You are being prepared to host presence, to walk into rooms that need light and bring healing simply by being there. You'll notice it soon. People will start to comment that something about you feels different. They won't be able to name it, but they'll sense peace when you speak, safety when you stand, and strength when you stay silent. That's the fruit of the rewiring. You are becoming the proof of God's restoration, the walking evidence that what was once weary can become radiant again. Chosen one, this is your moment to trust what you cannot yet see. Heaven is not only changing your story, it's changing your structure. Every divine assignment begins within, and this is your internal awakening. You're not falling apart. You're being redesigned for destiny. So lift your head, breathe in the new air, and know this truth. Your transformation is already in motion, and heaven will finish what it started. Chosen one, what you're feeling right now isn't exhaustion, it's elevation. Your spirit is outgrowing environments your body is still adjusting to. That's why certain spaces feel tight, why conversations you once tolerated now drain you. Heaven is expanding you beyond what your old circle can contain. When God rewires you, He also refines your atmosphere. The divine cannot dwell in disorder, so everything around you begins to shift to match what's happening inside. Anointed one, this is how God prepares His generals. Before He promotes you in the open, He rebuilds you in secret. It's not punishment, it's precision. Every delay you thought was denial was actually divine construction. Every quiet season was heaven working on the architecture of your spirit. God has been reinforcing your foundations so that when the next wave of blessing arrives, the financial overflow, the influence, the divine connections, you'll be able to stand under it without shaking. I know what that process feels like. There was a time I prayed for acceleration and felt everything around me slow down instead. Opportunities faded, people disappeared, plans unraveled. But what looked like decline was really detox. God was removing everything that couldn't survive in my next dimension. I was frustrated, until I realized that the slower He moved on the outside, the faster He was working on the inside. That's what He's doing in you. The rewiring isn't punishment, it's protection. Chosen one. Heaven is not just fixing what broke, it's redefining what strength means. You're learning that strength isn't loud, it's consistent, it's peace under pressure. It's faith that doesn't flinch when facts disagree. That's why you've been walking through contradictions. Your reality says you're tired, but your spirit feels awake. Your body says it's over, but your faith whispers it's beginning. You are literally being taught how to live from the inside out. Anointed one. When God rewires His chosen, He starts with the power source, your mind. Every thought you think sends a signal to your cells, and heaven is reclaiming that territory. Old narratives are being evicted. New patterns of divine trust, abundance, and expectancy are being installed. That's why certain fears are surfacing, not to torment you, but to be purged. The trauma that once shaped your decisions is losing authority. You're not being triggered, you're being transformed. This is what supernatural reprogramming feels like. One moment you may feel weepy, the next deeply peaceful. That's heaven updating your emotional software. Your nervous system is learning that peace is not weakness, it's power. You're learning to respond instead of react, to rest instead of resist, to breathe instead of brace. This is how the divine prepares warriors for wealth and leaders for legacy. God is not only giving you more, He's teaching you how to hold it without fear. Chosen one, as this rewiring continues, you'll start noticing small miracles in motion. Finances shifting, doors reopening, ideas awakening that were once buried by exhaustion. It won't make sense at first because your spirit is moving faster than your surroundings, but keep trusting. Heaven always manifests inward change before outward results. The promotion begins within. Anointed one, this moment is sacred. What you are carrying is not for entertainment, it's for establishment. God is establishing you as a vessel of divine wealth, wisdom, and wellness. People will soon ask what changed. They'll say, you look different, sound different, move different. And you will know, it wasn't a glow-up, it was a resurrection. Chosen one, hold this truth close. God is not preparing you for pressure, He's preparing you for power. You've survived the stripping, now you're stepping into the strengthening. Every invisible process will soon produce visible fruit. Stay aligned, stay obedient, stay grounded, because your transformation is not theory anymore. It's becoming tangible. The rewiring is almost complete, and when heaven flips the switch, what flows through you next will shake everything that once called you limited. You are not the same, chosen one. You are divine evidence in motion, the living proof that resurrection is still God's favorite language. Chosen one, you may not see it yet, but something in your atmosphere has already shifted. The pressure you've felt isn't punishment, it's proof. Heaven has been reconstructing you in silence, preparing you for public revelation. What felt like isolation was actually insulation. God wasn't keeping people from you, He was keeping distractions off you. The rewiring wasn't just about strength, it was about stability, about ensuring that when the blessing comes, it won't break you. Anointed one, this is why you've felt detached from familiar spaces. The rooms that once felt comfortable now feel heavy. Conversations that once entertained you now feel shallow. That's not arrogance, it's ascension. You're being elevated into higher alignment, and your spirit can no longer breathe in places that lack purpose. Heaven is expanding your capacity, stretching your territory, and removing anything that can't survive in the new atmosphere you're stepping into. I remember walking through that same phase. I tried to reconnect with people I'd outgrown, to fit back into patterns that no longer felt alive. Every time, I left feeling smaller. What I didn't realize then was that rejection was redirection. God was protecting my energy, preserving my oil, and preparing my environment for new elevation. Chosen one, that's what's happening to you. The unease you feel is not decline. It's destiny rearranging your surroundings. You're being positioned to carry more light, more wisdom, and divine influence. Heaven is aligning resources, connections, and opportunities around your name. The divine transfer isn't just financial, it's positional. You are being placed where your voice, your presence, and your obedience will impact others. Angels are moving behind the scenes to make room for you. You don't have to force this season, you just have to flow with it. Anointed one, your body has also begun to testify. The lightness you feel, the moments of deep peace that come without reason, that's not coincidence. It's evidence. Your system has learned to rest in divine rhythm. The anxiety that once drained you is losing power because peace has taken authority. You are no longer fighting time, you are flowing in it. Heaven has tuned your internal clock to divine timing. This calm isn't emptiness, it's readiness. Heaven always stills its chosen before the reveal. God is teaching you to move differently, slower, wiser, and with purpose. You no longer rush, you respond. You no longer chase, you carry. What's coming won't require striving, only stewardship. The same stillness that once frustrated you is now your greatest strength, because it's proof that heaven trusts your maturity. Chosen one, the rewiring is complete. Everything that happens next, your finances, your health, your influence, will begin to reflect the order heaven has established within you. Unexpected opportunities will find you. Divine helpers will appear. Even your countenance will change. People will say, "You look different," not realizing they're witnessing the glow of obedience. That radiance isn't cosmetic, it's covenant. You've been refined for purpose. The glow you carry now isn't a reflection of the past, it's the announcement of your assignment. You are no longer the version of yourself that needed validation. You've become the vessel that embodies victory. This is what it means to walk in divine timing. No striving, no proving, just carrying the presence that rewired you. Anointed one, breathe. You've crossed the line from waiting into walking. What's ahead will not be delayed, and what's for you cannot be denied. You've been built to hold it. You've been trusted to reveal it. This is not the end of your process, it's the unveiling of your promise. Heaven has finished the work within you. Now it's time for the world to see what God has made new. Chosen one, you've entered a sacred season where silence speaks louder than sound. What's happening now is not chaos, it's completion. The Spirit of God is sealing what He started in you. Every internal shift, every strange emotion, every moment you've had to sit in stillness, it was heaven finalizing the blueprint. You are not uncertain, you are being synchronized. The rewiring wasn't just about healing your body, it was about preparing your vessel to host more glory, more wealth, and more wisdom than ever before. Anointed one, you may have noticed your desires changing. You no longer crave noise, you crave clarity. You no longer chase approval, you seek alignment. That is a divine sign that the transformation is taking root. God is teaching you to move in silence because the next miracle won't come through noise, it will come through knowing. The season of striving is over. You are shifting from force to flow, from trying to make things happen to watching them manifest through obedience. I've walked through this moment myself. There came a time when everything slowed to a whisper. Plans I thought were solid dissolved overnight. But in the quiet, I began to hear God more clearly than ever. I realized that He had removed my crutches to reveal my calling. Every disappointment became direction. Every delay turned into discipline. When I finally surrendered control, peace entered like breath. And then, things began to move faster than I could have imagined. That's what's coming for you, chosen one. Heaven has not forgotten you. Heaven has finalized you. The waiting wasn't wasted. Every unanswered prayer was a calibration. God was making sure your heart could hold the weight of answered prayers without cracking. That's why the divine transfer hasn't just been financial. It's been foundational. The wealth of wisdom, patience, and faith you've built in this quiet season is worth more than any coin. Because now, when the breakthrough arrives, you won't fear losing it. You'll know how to multiply it. Chosen one, your body, your energy, your mind, they're all responding to divine timing. The tiredness that once ruled you is being replaced with divine vitality. The aches that once held you are being exchanged for ease. You are not decaying, you're developing. You're learning to move with the grace of one who knows they are guided. And soon, others will see it. They'll notice something different when you enter a room. Not your clothes, not your tone, but your frequency. You'll carry the calm of one who's been in the presence of God, anointed one. This next season isn't about proving who you are. It's about embodying it. You won't need to explain your transformation. It will be seen in your peace. When the blessings come, and they will, don't shrink to make others comfortable. Don't apologize for favor that was formed in fire. You've paid the price in pain. Now walk boldly in what's been purchased by perseverance. Everything that once opposed you will soon confirm you. The same mouths that doubted you will have to acknowledge that grace was upon you. That's what divine rewiring produces, not attention, but authority. And this authority isn't loud or prideful. It's quiet, stable, undeniable. Chosen one, you are no longer walking in preparation, you're walking in manifestation. You have crossed over into the rhythm of fulfillment. The things you used to pray for are about to start looking for you. Doors will open without knocking, and opportunities will call your name, because heaven's word never returns void, and this time it has your name written on it. Stand tall, anointed one. You have survived the silence. Now, heaven will reward the stillness. You are ready, rewired, refined, and realigned for what's coming next. Chosen one, you are walking into the phase where what was once invisible begins to manifest. The rewiring that happened in secret is now radiating through your life. Don't be surprised if people begin to look at you differently. They're not just seeing your face, they're witnessing your frequency. What was hidden in your spirit is now echoing through your presence. Heaven has finished its internal work, and now your external world is rearranging to match the power that's awakened inside you. Anointed one, this is what divine synchronization feels like. Everything is starting to flow, not because you're trying harder, but because you're finally aligned. The same situations that once drained you will now feel weightless. The same opportunities that once passed you by will start circling back. Heaven's current is moving through you and around you, pulling everything that belongs to you into orbit. This is not coincidence, it's confirmation that your time has come. The weariness you once carried is being replaced with divine stamina. What used to feel like waiting now feels like walking. You've learned the rhythm of rest, and now that rhythm has become your propulsion. This is how God promotes His chosen ones, quietly, strategically, without spectacle, but with undeniable results. You won't need to announce this next chapter. Your life will announce it for you. I know this moment. There was a time when I felt unseen, forgotten, almost invisible to opportunities. But what I didn't know was that heaven had hidden me for refinement. And the moment I stopped trying to prove my worth, favor began to find me. Emails I didn't expect arrived. Doors I had stopped knocking on suddenly opened. Not because I chased, but because I changed. That's what happens when alignment replaces anxiety. Miracles move toward you instead of away from you. Chosen one. The reason your atmosphere feels lighter is because you've become a conductor of divine flow. God can now trust you with movement because you've mastered stillness. You've proven that your obedience doesn't depend on outcomes.